Sucrose is one of the disaccharides which on hydrolysis in presence of HI or invertase give dextrorotatory glucose and levorotatory fructose. The mixture is called invert sugar. This is the structure of sucrose, which is made up of alpha D glucose and beta D fructose. The oxide linkage between two monosaccharide units in disaccharide is called glycosidic linkage. Next we take maltose. In maltose we have two units of glucose. One is alpha D glucose, another is beta D glucose, and they are linked together with glycosidic linkage. So maltose on hydrolysis gives 2 moles of glucose in the presence of maltase as biological catalyst or enzyme. Lactose is milk sugar which is made up of beta D galactose and beta D glucose. So lactose, if hydrolyzed in presence of lactase, we will get 1 mole of beta D galactose, another mole of beta D glucose. Next we are taking polysaccharides. Polysaccharides are those which on hydrolysis gives large number of monosaccharide units. First example is starch. Starch is the storage polysaccharides of the plants. That is, plants store their food in the form of starch. It is most important dietary source for human beings. The main source of energy in our body is starch in the form of bread, rice or chapati. High content of starch is found in cereals, roots, tubers and some vegetables. Starch is a polymer of alpha glucose and consists of two components. One is amylose, another is amylopectin. Amylose is linear and water-soluble component which constitute about 15 to 20% of the starch, whereas amylose is a long chain unbranched with 200 to 1000 alpha D glucose units held by C1 and C4 glycosidic linkage. Amylopectin is insoluble in water and constitutes 80 to 85% starch. It is a branch chain polymer of alpha D glucose units in which chain is formed by C1, C4 glycosidic linkage, whereas branching occurs at C1, C6 glycosidic linkage. So amylopectin is insoluble in water because it's highly branched, whereas amylose is soluble in water because it is unbranched or linear chain. Amylose has got only C1, C4 glycosidic linkage, whereas amylopectin has got C1, C4 as well as C1, C6. Amylose is 15 to 20%, this is 80 to 85%. This is the structure of amylose, which is linear, and there is alpha linkage which is called, this is alpha link and glycosidic linkage. This is also alpha link and it is glycosidic linkage, so it is linear unbranched chain of glucose units, and this is called amylose. Amylopectin is a branch chain, so here branch chain is being formed. So this is branch chain polymer of glucose. Next we have cellulose. Cellulose is polysaccharides which has got glycosidic linkage between beta glucose units. So it is a linear polymer of beta glucose. It has got beta links, whereas starch was having alpha links. This is a monomer of cellulose is also glucose. There are beta glycosidic linkage or beta glucose. It's a polymer of beta glucose. Glycogen. Those carbohydrates which are stored in our body, or have animal body and human body, is called glycogen. It is also known as animal starch because its structure is similar to amylopectin, but rather it is more highly branched. It is present in liver, muscles and brain. When the body needs glucose, enzymes break the glycogen down to glucose. So when the people are fasting, this glycogen gets hydrolyzed to glucose and provides energy. Importance of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are essential for life in both plants and animals. They form major portion of our food. Honey has been used from long time as an instant source of energy because it is rich in carbohydrates and also it is useful for our health. Carbohydrates are used as storage molecules as starch in plants, and in our body it is stored in the form of glycogen, and in animals also it is stored in the form of glycogen. Cell wall of all plants is made up of cellulose, and bacteria also is made up of cellulose. Cell wall of bacteria is made up of cellulose. The furniture, wooden furniture which we make, they are made up of cellulose, and our cotton cloths are pure cellulose. They produce raw material for many important industries like textile, paper, lacquers, and breweries. Gun cotton is cellulose nitrate, which is used in explosive, and cellulose acetate is a plastic which is used in photographic film, and filter papers are pure cellulose.